Okay, microphone check. Hello, teacher friends. Look, I got my coffee. So I filmed this earlier. It's like a rainbow cup. I filmed it earlier and I hadn't had my coffee. And I had a cup of coffee this morning, but it was Folgers. And I don't mean to be a snob, but like I was really needing my afternoon coffee. So it's 2:43 now. And I just finished some classes. I have another class. But I need to tell you guys about this glitch that I've discovered on Outschool. So if you teach for Outschool, you're going to want to know this. And I tried to explain it in the previous video, and again, I needed a little coffee. Okay, so good. So I had a tutoring class today and a no-show tutoring class, which I rushed home for. So my policy on refunds is if you let me know you're not going to make it, I'll give you a refund. And even in my group classes, if you let me know beforehand, it's no problem, right? But if there's no communication, I'm going to charge full price. So here's the glitch. So schools can pay for students in ongoing classes now. I don't know how, I don't know what's going on, but they can pay for ongoing classes. Need more coffee. So they will pay for 4 at a time in my experience, okay? What happened was one of my classes, I had the class and then I canceled one because it was low enrollment and whatever. And then we had one and then so they had gone through only 3 classes live and one was canceled. But because that time had passed or that class passed, or even though I canceled the class itself, the school, I don't know how to explain this, but it looks like no one is signed up. But until they reach their 4 classes, they're still in your class. So what happened was I saw it happen to 2 different classes. This is how I know this is like not just a little tiny glitch. It's like for real glitch. And they do know about it because the parent contacted them, thankfully, because I'm just like, whatever, I don't have time for this. But so you need to check if you see a class like where there were students and then it says 0, go through your students and just make sure that none of them have paid from their school in a bulk payment, because they will try to come to that class because it's telling them to come and it's telling you there's no one signed up. So I'm going to show you what that looks like on the screen. I did a little screen recording earlier, so I'll just show you like for my one PE class, it shows I have 1 student, but the other student is still signed in. He's still, because I owe him 2 classes because he signed up for 4 and we only had 2. So he's going to get told to come to class, but it only shows me I have 1 student enrolled. So this is a pretty big glitch. And I mean, I could see if like the class happened, but even when you cancel it, it's not registering through their system that they didn't get that class. But it is because they're still being told to come to the next class, but it's not registering for you that they're still in your class. So hopefully that makes sense. Sometimes when students sign up, you can see it, but if you're not looking, if you have a lot going on or something, you might not know. So normally it won't matter if you're having a group meeting, they'll show up, right? But if it says 0 and then you cancel it, you're going to have some upset parents on your hands. Okay, so that's all I needed to say. Other than how are you guys doing? How are my teacher friends? I made a video the other day, just talking about how it's a lonely profession sometimes because we don't have our teacher community like we used to when we did VIP Kid and we would meet live every morning. So anyways, how are you guys doing? Also, I've said this before, but like sometimes when I tell people that I teach online, even other teachers, I feel like that's not validated. And maybe that's just me, like, I'm projecting how I feel, but I know that we are real teachers. I know that what we do is so important, and it's not it's easier in some ways, but it's more challenging in some ways too to keep their focus and to keep our jobs going, right? You really have to work at it. So I don't know if any of you experience that, but I don't know. Sometimes it makes me sad. I'm like, I'm a real teacher just because I'm not in the classroom. I'm in the classroom every day, and I'm just in comfortable pants. But some days, just like classroom teachers, it's harder to put on a happy face. It could be something going on in your life. Could be that, there's things going on in our country with our schools that just make me sad. And so the other day I had a hard time just faking it because I was just sad. So that's a challenge too for everybody. Just like showing, not just showing up, but giving it your full energy when you're not feeling it and you have to fake it because I don't like to fake it, but I have to keep my classes upbeat. And of course, we can't talk about, you don't want to bring up sad things. So it's kind of a weird thing. But I love the kids. I'm still thinking about stopping after April, but I don't know. I haven't told a lot of parents of that yet. So I like to give them warning so that when I do come back, they know I'm not just gonna just poof one day, even though I'm gonna poof here in a couple weeks. But I don't know if I can completely poof. I might keep Wednesday, maybe Tuesday. Right now, I have 4 classes on Tuesday afternoon, and after running around crazy with the coffee truck all morning and then coming home and sitting here and doing 4 classes that are all different, and then right when I'm done, my kids come home. Um, it's hard. But I mean, it could be way worse, right? So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna put this video out live so maybe we can chat for a few minutes and you guys let me know if anybody's doing teacher chats anymore. And yeah, that's really it. I'm gonna get this thing that I got from Good Fortune Box. Oh, that bamboo that I got from the Good Fortune Box is growing and I've clipped pieces and shared pieces of it too. So, does anybody still get the Good Fortune Box? I think it's something else now. It's like a Bible box or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for listening to me. Hopefully, I helped you from doing what I did. Don't do what I did, and watch those school payments and have a happy day. All right. Goodbye. Zai Jan.